誰だよマスクを海に捨てたのは。大事な海を汚すなよ。
Recently, garbage that was not seen before COVID-19 has been picked up from the sea. In the year 2020, the corona disaster, 52 billion masks were produced in the world, and about 3% of these masks, or 1.56 billions of masks, were released into the ocean. In terms of the amount of plastic, that's 4,680 to 6,240 tons. At first glance, the material used for masks, non-woven fabric, looks like it is made of paper. But the main raw material is not paper, but PET. Yes, it is the same plastic resin as PET bottles. So in terms of plastic bags, this means that 1 to 1 billion pieces of plastic have flowed into the ocean because a medium-sized bag weighs about 4 grams each. It's not just masks and gloves that are a problem. The impact of COVID-19 has increased the amount of time spent at home, leading to increased consumption of plastic containers and increased plastic waste. This kind of waste from houses and towns flows into the sea through rivers. The plastic waste wanders in the sea for a long time without being decomposed in nature. What will happen to the plastic that keeps wandering in the sea? In the case of large plastic debris such as masks and rubber gloves floating in the sea, they can entangle fish, birds, and other marine life, causing them to die. In addition, large plastic wastes are degraded by waves and ultraviolet rays over time. They are broken to small pieces and transformed to microplastics with small particle size. The biggest problem with microplastics is that they are mistakenly eaten by zooplankton and small fish as food, and become part of the marine food chain. What makes this problem more serious is the fact that plastic has the property of absorbing toxic chemicals such as PCBs. They collect toxins in the ocean, which can concentrate through seafood and eventually enter the human mouth. According to a research in 2016, scientists have found microplastics in 114 aquatic species. Microplastics, or plastics waste in general, have done serious harm to many underwater animals, affect their life and the underwater environments adversely. In order to deal with this situation, we have goal number 14, which involved actions that help improve the life below water in the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. According to UNDP, over 3 billion people rely on oceans for their livelihood. The ocean is a crucial part of our environment. It affects our climate and provides us with seafood. So we really need to conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for the sustainable development of human being. What can we do to prevent microplastics from polluting our precious oceans? Let's talk about the biggest problem that we are facing fast, the COVID-19 pandemic. These days, we need to use more masks and protective clothes, especially in hospitals. Masks and medical clothes are detrimental to the environment, especially the water environment. According to Ocean at Sea, about 1.56 billion face masks used in 2020 will end up polluting the oceans, and there are more masks than jellyfish. Not only the masks will break into microplastics, but the elastic ear straps of masks are also deadly traps with fish and turtles. One way you can help ease this issue is by simply cut the ear straps of masks before throwing them away. One important tip that you can practice to have a 3R mindset: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Always try to reuse and recycle plastic stuff as much as you can. You can wash plastic bottles or nylon bags to reuse them several times. Plastic bottles or boxes can be recycled to plant little cute trees or flowers at home. You can even make children toys or useful household items by recycling. The most important thing is to reduce the use of plastic. Plastics that cannot be recycled shouldn't be produced, and single-use plastic applications for which sustainable alternatives are widely available should be restricted from the market. We can refuse to use plastic forks, spoons, chopsticks, or bowls at convenience stores. Instead of plastic straws, carrying your own metal plastic to bubble tea in coffee shop is better. Also, we can say no to balloons because they will end up in our oceans. So try these small tips. You will contribute to Goal 12, responsible consumption and production. Keep it on, guys! As you can see, our daily lives are having a huge negative impact on the ocean. The ocean is the source of all life. Protecting the ocean is protecting our lives in the planet. One small thing you can do to support organizations that are protecting the ocean is to buy fish or seafood with the MSC certification mark. This is a marine eco-label. Products that have this label are caught in eco-friendly ways that protect the sustainability of nature and sea resources. Buying seafood with this label means supporting the protection of oceans. We can also protect the richness of our oceans by making small efforts, such as carrying our own bags and bottles, and sending plastic bottles for recycling, so as not to produce plastic waste. The SDGs may seem like a huge barrier, but if we all work together and accumulate small things, we can surely achieve this goal.